Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Michael Drop. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, that lady 1982. Good morning, TK. I'll just go ahead and start out by saying this. I'm not in the best of moods this morning, and I'm about to explain to y'all why. Because Sammy got me all the way fucked up. Okay? Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Hey, Miss Gina. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to come in. I was going live about something. I was going live about hot topics this morning, but then somebody, whew, y'all come on in, come on in. I won't be live long. I won't be live long. I'm just really aggravated. Um, I do feel some type of way, but not. I'll just say I feel some type of way. To be fair, hey Mama Bees, hey DDS, please pray for me. Pray for me really quickly that I don't go unhinged. I really have done a lot of work, and people know how to draw you back to those places. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing started because I don't plan on being here long. Um, all right. So you guys know that I talked to you guys yesterday about a domestic violence event. This is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, but I told you guys about a domestic violence event that Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop hosted, right? Um, and I told y'all how people were being rude and ugly in the comments, and I just think when you talk about domestic violence, like just stop it. Like it's so ignorant to me. Regardless of how I feel about Carly Red, she did her good work to make sure that she brings awareness, using her hard-earned money, using her money doing the things that she need to do to bring community together. Okay. So this event was hosted on like Saturday, right? And there was a video that pulled up. I shared this video to my story. I commented on this video. There was a lot going on. So I'm going to read you guys the series of events that took place and why we're here where we are here today with Sammy's big head ass. All right. Okay, so I commented on the post in the I'll let you guys hear the post. I'll let you guys hear the video. Give me 1 second. I was, and a couple days later, he murdered her. So I want to let you all know that y'all strong. Okay, you can't hear it because of the music. So basically, what she was saying, she was giving two examples. She gave one example where both of her sisters were unalived. One was unalived um, at Pow Pow Pow. He used the Pow Pow to unalive, and the other one was stabbed. Okay, the other one was stabbed. Right, and I made a comment, and this was my comment. I said, I've lost three sisters to domestic violence. The hardest part is not being able to help them when they were going through what they were going through. Love doesn't intend to hurt you. It's so easy to get away. And sometimes that get away is when the unaliving happens. I said, I'm praying for all domestic violence victims and survivors. Most of all, I'm praying for you as you navigate this tough place. I don't care if you lost one sister, two sisters, three sisters, four sisters, five sisters. You need that guidance. You need that prayer. You need to be able to navigate. It's not easy. It's not easy. So then he comes up under my comment and says, that's a spiritual issue. And I said, the hell you talking about? So instead of offering something positive, as we're literally talking about domestic violence, you're talking about spiritual issues. Nothing that we have talked about has anything to do with spiritual issues. It's about domestic violence issues. And the conversation needs to be had and the things need to be discussed. I said, do you have anything to offer that will help domestic violence victims and their families with their spiritual issues, since you say this is a spiritual issue? So then he says, he responds and says, heck, it's three, not even two. Your family needs to go for deliverance. Hold on, y'all. And then I think y'all can understand why I'm pissed. He said, heck, it's three sisters, not even two. Your family needs to go for deliverance. I said what I said. Don't be mad at me. The demon speaking through you doesn't want you to know the truth. Don't be angry at me, sir. I'm going to read it one more time. I'm going to read it one more time for the people back there in the back. So he said, heck, it's three sisters, not even two. Your family needs to go for deliverance. I said what I said. Don't be mad at me. The demon speaking through you doesn't want to know the truth. Don't be angry at me, sir. So my response to him was this. I said, nah, see, that's where you messed up. You don't ever call somebody a demon because they've lost family members to violence. That's sick. My sisters were murdered, not possessed. Keep your twisted version of religion to yourself. You're not speaking truth. You're just speaking, or you're just being ignorant AF. The spirit of a demon was in the mother effer that murdered them each time. Y'all, I think it's so much easier said than done to not be angry at that, or not to feel some type of way at that. I know the man don't know me. I know he don't know my situation, but it's the pure ignorance that we choose to stop and put in the comment section when we should be having a conversation about domestic violence surrounding survivors and victims. Like, what are we talking about here? This is pure ignorance to me, and it had me so pissed earlier. I Patreons, I tagged the post in the post. I don't care if y'all go over there and comment. I don't care what y'all decide to do. I felt like this was ignorant. And I felt like if we gonna play a game and you talking about my spirit man, let's go ahead and unleash him. How about that? How about that? Let's unleash him. Listen, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We have 2 more days left in this month before the month is over. And there's not enough conversation surrounding it, if you ask me. My first sister that was unalived, it was by her boyfriend who had previous charges on his record, horrible charges at that, on his record. He stabbed her 22 times. And after he stabbed her, he raped her corpse body. in front of her daughter. That's number one. Number two, a dude I graduated with was dating my sister. I thought things were great with them. Their kids was doing good. Everybody seemed to be good. He is a part of the military. He was deployed. He came back home. One day he woke up. He told her he'll be right back. She never knew he was coming back with a shotgun. He knocked on the door as if he was a stranger. She opened the door. And he shot her in broad daylight as she opened the door. That one was really hard to grasp because mm, that one was super, super hard to grasp because of the simple fact that I went to school with this boy. We went to preschool together. We went to elementary together. We graduated from the same freaking high school. So that one was a shocker to me. Still to this day, I grieve that because I don't, the grieving part of me wishes I was there to help them. And to be honest with y'all, I would stand in the gap to take a bullet for them. So yeah, this does make me feel some type of way because again, neither one of them are here to tell their story. Other people have to tell their story for them because they are no longer here. When it comes to my third sister that passed away, hasn't even been 3 years yet. A boyfriend who didn't want to see her happy, or an ex-boyfriend who didn't want to see her happy. She's trying to leave him. And instead, he leaves her for dead for her children to find her. So I don't take now one of these situations lightly at all. I'm going to advocate and I'm going to speak out about domestic violence. And I don't care whose feathers are ruffled. I don't care about any of that. Every last one of my sisters that have passed away have left children behind. Have literally left children behind, one in which I have a rough time. Y'all don't even know that the you y'all have no. So I'm saying this to say that we have to start having these tough conversations about things that are going on. And I want to encourage it. I know it's so much easier said than done. But when things like this happen, we have to leave the situation. We have to do our due diligence to leave the situation. How can you help a domestic violence victim or survivor? You can be that very person that they go to have these conversations with. So you let them know, hey, you gotta leave. You gotta leave before we literally be viewing you. You gotta leave. Again, love doesn't intend to hurt. Love doesn't intend to hurt. So stop saying that man that keep bopping you upside your head that he love you. He don't love you. That's not love. That's not what love looks like. That's not what love looks like. You think love is you walking around here with a black eye, or love is you being dead? That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. And so I know that somebody may be going through this right now, but I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you get out of the situation. I'm the strong one for everybody. Give me just a second. All right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Um, I wanted to read that lady's comment. I'm a DV survivor. I had to leave. I had to leave. Um, I had to live. Oh wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to leave my good government job in Huntsville just to. Oh my God, it keeps moving. Just so that I could survive. It was so hard. That lady 1981. I'm just grateful that you were able to get away. I'm grateful that you were able to get away because you have a story to tell. You know, Symmetry says that her mother was a DV survivor. I'm so glad that she was able to get away. This is why when we have these conversations, even about celebrities or even just about people in general who are doing these types of things, it unfortunately, as uncomfortable, as hard as it is, the conversation has to be had. And I'm sorry y'all listening to me snot and everything. But I was shaking this morning because I just wasn't well after that comment. I just was like, how do you call me a demon as if I was the one who committed the murder against my own sisters? Like, I oh man. Thank y'all so much for the love. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Mocha Drop. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Castro, I'm glad you got out. And see, Castro, what people don't talk about the effects that men go through with domestic violence. I would have to honestly say that I have never been through that myself, but I do know people, I do know men who've been through the very thing. So I get up here every day and I try my best to be strong. I try my best even in my weakest moments, because grief comes up at any point. And lately, grief has been tearing my ass up. Grief has been tearing me up. We got, and I want to be clear when I say this. I want to be clear when I say this. My nephew is a special part of my life. And I honestly thank God for putting him in my life. But it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. It's hard. I love you more, Terry. Thank you. Thank you, Mama V. Thank you, everybody. I promise you, I'm not skipping past y'all's comments. I'm trying to read them. Let me see. When you love someone, they do not hurt you, ladies or men. Jesus built a fence around people that's in DV. I agree, Miss Gwen. Let me see. Symmetry says she got away before the man burned our house down. Oh my God. Whew, that is horrible. That is horrible. My God, that is horrible. Mm. And y'all know what? I'm gonna leave this video up. I'm not removing this video. At first I was thinking I was just gonna put it in members only. I'm not removing this video. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not removing this video. I'm not removing this video because somebody may hear it and it may help them in the situation. So I won't remove it. Butterfly, give me 1 second. I want to read your comment too. I'm a DV survivor. I left with my 2 kids, not knowing if I would make it across the threshold, but I did it. Mm. That was in 2009, and I promised my kids I wouldn't go back. Prayers for you always, Butterfly. I'm so glad you got away. And again, I know, I think, what people don't talk about a lot when it comes to DV, people don't talk about the effects of you leaving, the effects of you wanting to leave, the effects of you trying to find a plan to leave. And I think, oh God, I think that has to be the hardest part, is you finding the courage, finding the faith, because it takes faith. It takes faith to get up and leave everything that you've built. It takes faith to get up and leave everything that you own. It takes courage. It takes faith. It takes a lot of things in order for you to get up and leave. I'm going to tell you guys this other thing that I just haven't been able to shake. Another thing that I haven't been able to shake is the fact that the man who unalived my sister, the most recent one, y'all, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison. That was last December. That has weighed on me. That has weighed on me because I feel like it's literally a slap in the face. He murdered my girl. and only receive 7 years. That just will never sit well with me. It will never sit well with me. That's insane. 7 years? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me read y'all comments. This is completely uncalled for. Praying for you, Chef. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Exactly, Chef. Your story may help someone along the way. That's all I want to do. I just want to be a help. My mom went back several times, but the last time she left, she didn't go back. She has to start over. She had to start over with 6 kids, but she made it. And so have we. I love to hear that, Bama girl. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Listen, I love to hear the stories of people getting away. And sometimes we gotta face the reality. A lot of people think getting the Mario coins knocked out of you is love. That man love me. No, he don't. Y'all know, I know this is a movie, but y'all remember in Diary of a Mad Black Woman when Lynn Whitfield's daughter, I can't remember what her name was, but when she was sitting across from her and they was sitting at that table, and she told her mom, she said, he hits me. And she said, well, you have to stop doing whatever you're doing to make him mad. You have to stop doing whatever you're doing to make him angry. There are literally people who believe that. And the next thing I'm going to say is break that curse. Break that curse. Don't allow your kids to think that that is okay. Break that curse. That's another thing that we don't do. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the curse. Because if your daughters see it, your daughters think that that's love. Your daughters think that that's okay. It's not. Oh, is it family reunion, Kelly? I'm sorry. What I say? What I say? I think I said it is family reunion. That's right. You so right. You watched it last night, Terry? I don't know what made me think about that scene, but well, I'll never forget that scene actually, and I never will forget that man beating on her. Um, but it was that way of thinking is so crazy, but a lot of people think that way. Well, you gotta stop doing whatever you're doing to make a man, or you gotta start doing this to make. So you telling me that I have to do something totally different for this man to accept me, for this man not to be hitting on me, for this man not to be doing crazy stuff to me? Like, that's insane to me. Hey, Miss Shay. Hey, Sweet Pea. Why is it okay to lay guilt on the wind? I have no clue. Hey, Symmetry. And that's what I like this comment. Heck, it's three sisters, not two. Your family needs to go for deliverance. Deliver for what? From what? What do victims of domestic violence need to be delivered from? What are you talking about? Deliver from what? Like, you gotta laugh to literally seriously keep from crying. That is so real. But what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Y'all, again, I just think that these conversations need to be had. We have two more. And again, shout out to Carly Red. I can feel how I feel about Carly Red, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I can separate the fact of me not liking someone when I see someone doing a good work for the community. Right now, if nothing else, if we're not learning anything right now in the time that we're living in, we should be learning about community. It's what it always should have been, but we got away from it. I appreciate her for having an event to highlight those who deal with domestic violence. Now, y'all already know, don't go to now none of them events with no face full of makeup on, because you go cry it off, I'm sure. Just listening to all of the survivors and listening to their testimonies and listen to how they came out. They came out on the other side. So to the women that are in the chat that have survived, or you know someone who has survived, your mom, your aunt, your grandmother, whoever, God bless you always and forever. And if you're currently in a situation like that, you got to think of an escape plan. And I know, again, it's so much easier said than done, but you got to think of an escape plan. You got to think of how you can escape these things. And again, it's a lot easier said than done. And sometimes you got to bump your head along the way. But bumping your head beats getting the Mario coins knocked out of your head, right? I think it beats that. So I don't know. I'm man. I think this needed to take place this morning. Shout out to Sammy for leaving that uncalled for comment, because it made me shift my 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 it made me shift what I was doing this morning. I was going live by Hot Topics, child. The person I dealt with, oh, there's only 39 likes. Can you guys please double tap the screen? I appreciate it. That way this message can get out to all of the people. The person I dealt with that did the DV, that was schizophrenic and bipolar, um, I thought I could change that person. That's another thing, Castro. That's another thing. That's another thing. And I don't think it's anything wrong, because I feel like you've probably learned a lot from that situation. But that's another thing. A lot of people get in relationships or situationships. I call them situationships. But a lot of people get in them thinking that they can change the person, or thinking that the behavior may change because you're a great person. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, And I know I've been guilty of it too, like thinking, okay, you can come to me with your baggage, but I guarantee you, we're gonna change it. We're gonna change you. And then unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But I know exactly what you mean by it. I know exactly what you mean by that. Chef, I got beat once. Um, oh my goodness, what? Okay, there we go. Chef, I got beat once. It was time to leave, and I never looked back. I had two small children. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you got away. I'm glad you got away. I'm glad it only took one time. I'm glad. Get away. Okay, Kelly. So I'm gonna read this to you again. So again, Carly Red hosted. I believe Carly Red must have like some kind of domestic violence foundation or something. And her and Yandy. Well, let me just tell you how small, how big, but yet small this world is. During the summit that we just did a couple weeks ago, I don't know if y'all remember, but we had someone on the panel. Her name was Erin. She's a publicist. Um, but she spoke about this event. So prior to me knowing about this event, she spoke about this event, and then it just so happened I found this video. This video just randomly came up. I don't follow Carly Red on Instagram. I don't follow the young lady that posted the video. I don't follow Yandy Smith on Instagram. So I felt like I needed to see that. So it was a post. There was a lady giving her testimony about what happened at this event. So this was my original comment. I said, I've lost 3 sisters to domestic violence. The hardest part is not being there to help them in the time that they needed help. Love doesn't intend to hurt you. It's so easy to say get away, and sometimes that get away means is when the unaliving happens. I am praying for all domestic violence victims and survivors. And then I ended it with, most of all, prayers to you as you navigate this through this tough place, because it's hard. So Sammy came and said that's a spiritual issue. So then I came back and I said, what the hell are you talking about? I said, so instead of you offering positive something positive, we choose to talk about spiritual issues. Nothing that I have said has anything to do with any spiritual issues. It's domestic violence issues that should be discussed so that people can leave before it's too late. And then I asked him this. I said, do you have anything to offer that will help domestic violence victims or their families with their spiritual issues? Then he came back and said, heck, it's three sisters, not even two. Your family needs to go for deliverance. I said what I said. Don't be mad at me. The demon speaking through you doesn't want you to know the truth. Don't be angry with me, sir. That's what Sammy had the nerve to say. And I'm just like, what spiritual issue are we talking about? Well, and why does victims or survivors, why do they need deliverance? And oh, you don't know me to call me a demon. Like, demon speaking through me. I asked you clearly, do you have anything to offer, since you feel like that people are going through spiritual issues? Do you have anything to offer to the people? A lot of times these people just be talking. And then you go to his page. His page, of course, is private, honey. But to all my Patreons, I definitely put all of this information in there, and I even tagged the video. I don't care if y'all do go decide to make a post or anything behind me. I don't care. You shouldn't have said it. And don't try to go deleting your comments now, because I got a screenshot of it, baby. Just saying. That's crazy. Sammy is the one who needs to be delivered. OMG. I just could. When I read the comment, I was like, you know how when you see something and then you kind of take a little jump back and you like, did I see that right? And I read it and I'm like, what are you talking about? Deliverance where? What does deliverance have to do with any of this? So basically, what you're saying is you're saying that there's a target. And see, again, you don't even know what you're talking about, because you don't know how they're my sisters. You don't know any of that stuff. So you really don't know what you're talking about. And I just feel like people like Sammy are people who love to see other people being hurt. Not only that, um, he make excuses for men who beat on women or other men. That's exactly what you do. You make excuses, and y'all make it okay for men and women. I mean, for the people who are committing the DV. Y'all make excuses for them type of people. That's the only thing that I can gather from your dumb, ignorant comment, is that. So yeah, y'all, this live was supposed to be something different, but I think we needed to go this route. Hopefully somebody hears this video that may be going through something and you need a way out, or you just need some encouragement. You need someone to lift you up. I'm always here. And if there's anybody that's listening that needs someone to talk to about situations like this, I can always be a listening ear. I don't tell folks business. I just want everyone to be well. Like, so again, if you need someone, I'm here. I can also give you resources as far as trying to get out. I know it's super hard now. It's hard to get into some of these. A lot of people don't want to go to these shelters. A lot of people don't want to go to the DV homes. A lot of people don't want to do certain things like that. But if it gets you out of the situation, we want to get you out of the situation. Or Sammy could be an abuser. Absolutely. 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 Yeah, women can be guilty of DV too. Yeah, women can be guilty of DV too. Um, 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 Women can be guilty, and like I said, it can be done. It can be man on man, woman on woman as well. A lot of people don't talk about those things, but it can absolutely be a man hitting on a man or a woman hitting on a woman as well. Let's keep your hands to yourself. Let's keep your hands to yourself. Keep them bullets to yourself. Keep them knives to yourself. Just keep everything to yourself. I first of all, I just looked over and I see that my Cash App had went off. I do want to thank y'all. Let me thank y'all really quick because I so appreciate it. Because I didn't even ask, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much that lady 1982. I really do appreciate you for your Cash App. Thank you, Mama V, for your Cash App. I appreciate it, and thank you. I'm just gonna say Miss TG. I don't want to say your full name. I want to say your full name. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all put some purple hearts in the chat. Again, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I want the people to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out as fast as you can. Okay? Please. But y'all load this chat up with some purple hearts. Those are for our DV survivors and for the victims. They deserve it. Also, women, let me put this. Women, start getting your PayPal license and don't tell nobody you got one. Go for a protective order and create a paper trail. I'm really glad you said that, Lee. It's really important for you guys to keep a paper trail. I never realized the importance, even after losing my sisters. I didn't realize the importance until we went to trial. When we went to trial, when my first sister got unalived, we found out that she had so many protective orders. She had so many orders against this man, restraining orders, protective orders, all kinds of things. And unfortunately, he still got to her. So the importance is keeping a paper trail, though, because it did come in handy when we went to trial. So I agree with that. Okay. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Hey Sammy, get on your knees and pray for God to deliver you from those demons, to be released from your hateful spirit and fill you with love and understanding. And I literally commented, like right after I made this other comment, and I put in the comments, God forbid if you have any sisters or any loved ones, period, and they go through something like this. God forbid that you don't have one, that you don't have two, or that you don't have three people to go through something like this. That's my prayer for you. It's my prayer for you. Y'all, I'm getting out of here. Again, I'm gonna leave this video up so that it can bless somebody else. I appreciate you all for being comfortable enough to tell me you all's story. I'm so glad that you all got away. Don't go back. Love does not intend to hurt you at all. Before we go, I need y'all to put that in the chat. Love does not intend to hurt you. I just need to see it at least from one person. Love does not intend to hurt you. Hey, Terry. Okay, Terry. Have a good day. Be safe as well. Love does not intend to hurt you. That's not what love looks like. That's not what love looks like. That's not what love looks like. One more time, and then I'm out of here. Love does not intend to hurt you. I pray you all have a great day. Thank you all so much for the love and the prayers. Keep them coming for the day. But my heart is a bit heavy today. And yeah, it is a bit heavy today. So keep the prayers coming. I hope that you all have a magnificent day. Thank you again for the cash apps. You all didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I may be back a little bit later. I'm not sure, but I will be sure to let you all know. All right. Y'all have a great day.